Boas pessoal, aqui quem fala é o PT. Estamos aqui para um novo canal. Desta vez estamos aqui para abrir o nosso baú do clã e bora lá. Ouro, bombardeiro, torre de bombas, mosqueteira, torre inferno, morcegos. Vai lendária! Vai lendária! Vai lendária! Oh, que lendária vai ser? Que lendária vai ser?
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to go in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, fancy look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, many killers on their hands. Legacies, family, fancy, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling bar, candy. Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. The nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, ANC look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, and the killers on the hammer. Legacies, family, ANC, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man out the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. Nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, ANC look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, and the killers on the hammer. Legacies, family, ANC, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man out the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. Nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, ANC look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, and the killers on the hammer. Legacies, family, ANC, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man out the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. Nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, ANC look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, and the killers on the hammer. Legacies, family, ANC, panda. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Man out the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to for Grammy. Nigga pull up your bandit, the killers understand. Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting no licks in the band. Legacies, family, ANC look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, and the killers on the hammer. Legacies, family, ANC, panda. Pockets full, Danny.